everybody. This is a Lamley preview. Bit of a showcase, but preview as well. Let's move these up a little bit closer so you can see what we're talking. You see two brands here, Mini GT and Tarmac Works. We're definitely going to be talking both of those, but this is a Mini GT showcase for you today. And I'm super excited to show you what is just out and what is coming out. Like I said, you see Mini GT and you see Tarmac Works. This is the collaboration, a very special two-model collaboration between both brands. One is already out at your favorite hobby dealer, your favorite online hobby dealer right now. The other one is just going to be out very, very soon. I think you can order it now, either at the Tarmac Works store or with your favorite hobby dealer. Whether you're overseas or in the US, these are going to be available very, very soon. We're going to look at these models. We're going to open them up for sure. So thanks to Tarmac Works actually for sending those over. But we got a lot more Mini GT to show off, whether you are in, like I said, the US market or other markets like Asia. We've got some stuff that is just out. Mini GT sent these to me in these boxed models that we're going to look at. Haven't opened them yet. Can't wait to do it. If you remember, just for some clarification at the beginning, if you're in Asia, you're going to get these boxed models or other markets. If you're in the US, MiJo Exclusives is the way you're going to get these. If you remember, this is how they do the packaging with the MiJo Exclusives. US exclusive as what it says here. So if you see these available in Asia, they're there now, but they'll be hitting in this packaging in the US markets very, very soon. So prepare for that with your favorite hobby dealer coming very soon. So everything I show you will be available in the MiJo exclusive packaging, exclusive here in the US. They are the distributor for Mini GT here in the US. Right, enough of that. So those two that are just barely out in Asia, and then some models that are coming out very, very soon. Check these out. The new Liberty Walk BMW M4s. We've already seen the stock M4, but we're gonna see these new Liberty Walk M4s, which I cannot wait to see. And how about this? The Corvette is finally here. Now I have shown one. Remember, they sent over a prototype for me to show you. This is the production model. I haven't seen it yet. We're going to open it up. And what came with it, just absolutely stunning HKS Nissan Skyline GTR Group A. We're going to open that one too. Iconic livery on that one. So we're going to open that one up. So those are just coming out very, very soon. And then on top of that, we're going further into the future. Check this out. More prototypes. Mini GT has sent me 3 examples of the 190E, the Evo2 Dtm Silver, and then these others right here. We're going to look at it. You can see prototype packaging. We're going to open these up. They're probably beat up a little bit. This is really cool for them to do so I can show you what is coming, kind of like what we did with the Corvette. So we're going to finish off the video with those. All right, should we get right to it? Let's do it. Let's start with these really cool Liberty Walk Magic Green Tarmac Works collaborations. I want to show you. We'll start with the Lamborghini. You've been looking at the packaging here. Obviously, the LBWK, that means Liberty Walk. You can see this is the Liberty Walk Lamborghini Huracan GT casting, which we've seen, I think, in 3 colors. 3 colors: red, yellow, and white. Here is the back. You want to look at all of that information. Ultimately, this is that collaboration, and what you want to do is look at this really cool this logo here on the side of the box, this DSY8S special coatings. This is car paint. Mini GT's done this on a few models, not every model, but a few. It's this is legit car paint, a little bit of a color changing kind of element to it, but you can see how cool this is, not only on the body but on these kind of two-tone rims. Like they're that kind of, what'd you call it, metal flake olive green. Not only shows up on the body, but also shows up on the rims and the lips of that car as well. And looks really, really cool together with the other models. I'll be putting that in my wall display here soon, my Carney display. You can see it's got the blue tipped exhaust like all the Liberty Walk Lamborghinis, which looks fantastic. This thing is super, super cool. And if you like one, you might as well like 2, because this is the second one coming out. Also Liberty Walk, it is the Nissan GTR. We've seen this casting done in all kinds of colors and versions. I've got Advan on the wall. I've got one of the, I think, Magic Blue, a bunch of other stuff that looks really cool. Now we have the same coating in green. Same wheels, at least wheel color combination. The wheels, obviously type is different. Carbon fiber hood, logos on the back window. This thing is so cool. And I don't know, I mean, I put them together with the other cars. It's hard to pick a favorite. But this green is so unique, and I think just like, oh, I don't know, how do you put it? It's just really, really cool looking, and I think that is a very cool collaboration. If you haven't gotten these, the Lamborghini is available now. The GTR available very, very soon. Be looking for those. You're going to be happy if you get them. All right, models that are just coming out. Nissan Skyline GTR. We've seen this one. Wait, you might be going, hey John, when you were showing off those models, your turntable didn't look like the turntable that I'm totally used to seeing with you. Now let's address that for a second, because this is the other little surprise that's coming from Mini GT. This is what you saw. Liberty Works turntable. And if I hold it upside down, you can see it's turning because I put the batteries in and I turned it on. And if I put it down, you can see that this thing is an actual turntable with the Liberty Walk branding on it. This was made by Mini GT. It is a prototype of this new turntable that they have created with the Liberty Walk logo on it, and it is fantastic. Kind of would like to see my logo on it, right? I'd like to see, who wouldn't want to see their logo if they have one on one of these things. But Liberty Walk is the first one for this turntable. They sent this to me along with these models that I'm previewing, and this is what I'm going to use for the Mini GT showcases moving forward. If I get any new ones from them, I'll use them too. But this is super, super cool. That's a little surprise, right? I don't know exactly when these will be available, but it will be soon, hopefully in time for the holiday. By the way, did you see the Mini GT holiday Bentley that they are showcasing now that's going to be made available very soon? I think it's available now to order. Anyway, too much Mini GT information. Not that I'm complaining, but too much. So we're going to use this turntable throughout the video. How cool is that? So, back to it. I mentioned this HKS. This is the first Skyline. Now we have this more stock Nismo Tuner Silver. We'll be seeing that other one, HKS, here in just a little bit. But let's focus on these two. I'm going to start with this one, BMW M4. This is the more stock version. I think this is the second color. First version is this beauty in blue. It came out, I don't know, a few months ago. Really cool roof, very nice stock version. And you can see that they'll start going through the gamut on these castings. So this one is just a recolor of that blue one. By the way, isn't it cool? Box plus the holder, kind of like Tomic Limited Vintage. The car stays nice and safe. And here we go. What would you call that? Candy apple red? Maybe so. Absolute stunner of a car. I really like that signature BMW blue, but I'll take this casting in any color, and this thing looks really good. Side mirrors look good, nice and detailed. They're that soft rubber, so they kind of take a little bit of abuse if you give it to them. Not too much, but some. And of course, there's always that question, do these roll? Of course they roll, and roll very smoothly, especially on this Dream Customs mat. So that is the BMW M4. Let's go ahead and put that right there. And what's next? Nissan Skyline GTR. We saw the HKS. Now we're going to see this Nismo Tuner. So a little bit more of a clean version. Oh boy. Clean is correct. Check this out. The one thing you're not going to notice, you're going to see all the detailing on this car. And, you know, the 5-spoke rims, rubber tires. Obviously, we're familiar. For the collectors here, Lamley collectors with Hot Wheels and some of these other brands, Kyosho, we've seen this Nismo Deco before. We've seen it, I don't think we've seen it on the Hot Wheels R32, but we've seen it on the R33 and the R34. What I don't know if it comes across in the video, but it's the silver paint. This is a clean color. And you can see all the Nismo on the spoiler, all that stuff. The details are totally there, but I hope you can get a sense of how clean and beautiful, just polished almost, this car looks in this really pretty silver. It actually, I mean, it looks much brighter in person than it does on the picture on the box. That is very, very cool. Count me a fan of that Nismo Skyline. That looks good. All right, now off to what is coming very soon. These just arrived from Mini GT. I get something, I don't know, maybe once every week or two, and then once I've accumulated a little bit, I like to do these videos, and these just arrived this week. So like I said, I don't open these until I open them on video, which is hard to do considering some of them sit for a few days, a few weeks. All right, which one should I do first? This is a brand new casting. Like I said, we've already seen the stock version. Now we're going to see this Liberty Walk version of the BMW M4. This one is in that BMW Deco. Kind of curious about the wheels on this one, so we'll open that one second, but the casting, I'm just curious in general. Oh man, is this not awesome or what? Again, I hope the video is giving you an idea of some of the details on this thing. Look at the spoiler, then look at the details on the side, that kind of CSL look. From the front to the hood to the sides, and then that spoiler in the back, detailing over the exhaust. And check out the wheels. These are new wheels too, so you got the deep dish on the back, obviously with that Liberty Walk kit on it. And then not as deep, but still really nice and concave on the front too, so it gives it a really mean look with these black rims. That is... oh my gosh, I like the stock, and I always think I'm going to like the stock more, but then I see these and I'm like, maybe it's this one. I mean, look at the angles on that thing. Does it roll? Of course it rolls. And beautifully as well. I can't really take pictures of this one. All right, we've gotten a sense of the casting. I want to check out these wheels. It looks like they're the same. It's just got this really cool detail on them. This is with, it says red with copper wheel. Like I said, these should be out. Oh man, copper is right. These should be out very soon, I think, at least in some of the Asian markets, but and I would assume very soon in the US markets as well with MiJo Exclusives. They've been announcing what's coming out. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay, this one I might even like better, because check it out. It's not just that that's like an orange rim. It is, oops, dropped it. That's what I do. It survived. Copper. That is a copper rim. How many of you cringed when you heard that sound? I did. But it's not a Lamley video if I don't drop them every once in a while. That is so cool. All right, I think I like this one even better because those rims even take on a little bit more detail with the copper lips there, and you can see how much it's been detailed in and around the spokes. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Same mirrors as the stock version. Got that rubber look. Tail lights, headlights, all separate pieces. Grille looks good. I think the grille might even be a separate piece as well. It might even be part of the headlight. It's just been painted black. Exhaust look good. Oh my gosh. So you guys have to tell me, of these two BMWs, how do you pick a favorite? But tell me which one you like even more. They're both fantastic. I'm going to tell you right now. Some of you say, I got to pick and choose. Pick both on that BMW. You want it. All right. Next one. We're going to get to this Corvette. We've already seen it, but we'll get the nice, we'll get finally the production. I think they had changed some. I don't have that prototype anymore. I had to send it back. But we'll look at that. I want to look at this HKS Skyline. I don't want to drop it. I want to look at it. So we've seen Hot Wheels do this version. And now here is Mini GT's take, and it looks so good. Again, super detailed. I've learned some kind of just some ideas on how it is to create these kind of decos that wrap around the entire car. It isn't easy. I've learned it from Hot Wheels. I've learned it from our friends at Mini GT. Glenn over there has talked about how they'll use different techniques to create something like this, where it's like every nook and cranny has some deco on it. And obviously doing it on a real car is one thing. Doing it on a small car like this is one thing entirely different. And this looks so good. Signature HKS livery. You see it's got that 90s era wheel on it, the 5-spoke wheel. That makes perfect sense on this car. So we've got these three Skylines. You can see it's a little bit of a thicker racing tire versus the lower profile Nismo on the S-Tune. But for obvious reasons, because the car was made the way it was. All right, Chevy Stingray. Let's get to it. We have seen this before. This is a highly anticipated casting. We're going to be seeing these Corvettes roll out from all kinds of companies. So I don't know how many more details or what differences there might be, but this is what you'll be getting if you've ordered this from your favorite hobby dealer, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. Once again, spoiler looks good. It looks like the intake, the side intakes are more of a black color. It looks like there's been, yeah, the contrast between the red and the trim is more black to red than I think it was more kind of a red to graphite color. But this one, yeah, it has. I was told by our friends there that like when you see the production Corvette, it's going to be a little bit more dynamic. It's going to look a little bit, I don't know if meaner is the right way, but it's going to have more proper look, and it really, really does. Looks really good with those rims. I don't know what the next color will be, whether it'll be black or it'll be something else. I'm still coming around to this car, the real car. I'm getting there though, because this one looks really, really good. You guys can tell me what you think of that. All right. Some of you might say, I have seen enough. This is awesome. Can't wait for these to come out. I'm going to buy every single one of them. Others of you are probably saying, get to the 190Es. Let's do it. 3 prototypes that we are going to look at today. Like I said, these are not the finished product, but we're going to get a sense of what these cars will look like when they come out, which I think is going to be later this year. We might see broken pieces on it, all that kind of stuff. Just so you know, these are prototypes. It's kind of fun. They got to test these out. They got to throw them against walls or something. I don't know what they do, but just test them out and make sure. We're going off handwriting. Prototype sample, that's what the box says. Kind of a cool box to have, huh? I'm seeing 190E. We're going to look at some of the details here. Oh, this is the stock 190E, isn't it? Look at this. All right. So, you guys are familiar, again, I don't mean to always compare it to Hot Wheels, but you're familiar with this car because Hot Wheels has done it. This one's going to be, oh man, look at this. So, I'll put this, I want you to look right there on the center. It's got the Mercedes emblem actually sticking up off of the grille like the real car has. I don't even want to touch that thing because I don't know. I mean, it's got to be, oh my gosh, that is just incredible. Look at that. The tiny little Mercedes emblem on it. That's amazing. So this one is in black, obviously. This one has the 6-spoke rims. You've seen the Aero style wheels, right? But then there's the Mercedes also came in the 6-spoke rim. 1/64 scale. That is a stunner of a car, and that detail of that front emblem. Oh my goodness, I just love it. All right, next one. Mercedes-Benz 190 2.5-16 or 16 Evolution 2 number 5 1992 DTM Silver. Should we open it? See what we got? Oh, wow. Berlin race car. Do not drop this thing. Berlin 2000, Decker number 5. So this one, same casting now in more of a racing livery. It looks like it's got a bigger chin spoiler. Looks like the side spoiler is the same. Emblem is there on the front hood. Headlights, all separate piece. Taillight, all separate piece. And then just look at all of the racing deco on this one from every angle. That is fantastic. Signatures on top. I mean, again, I hope that you see even the side mirrors. You can see how, I mean, it's got that soft rubber, but look how crisp they look. And that tiny, tiny piece. Side mirrors are there. Wheels look fantastic. That is amazing. I'm doing this on the video, and then I'm going to finish this video, and I'm just going to be looking at these myself. All right. Oh, don't want to see what this one is. Evo2 Dtm Silver. So I'm imagining this is just the This one might be plain as well. And which one of those two do you like? I think I like this one just because I like all the details on it. I like them both. Yep, so here we are. We have the plain black, now we have the DTM Silver. Oh, and I've already noticed, look, I said that there's, you know, when they send the prototypes, there's a chance that there might be a crack in them because they've been playing with them. There you go. Looks like this one took a hit. But again, this one has that same silver that the Skyline does. At least that kind of clean, really, really tight metal flake look to it. It just looks smooth. It looks polished, like a piece of jewelry. Grille is black. That Mercedes emblem is just incredible. I don't know how they did it that small. Like I said, I don't even want to touch it because I don't want to break it off. It might be super strong. I have no idea if it is or not, but I don't want that to come off. So I'm not looking at it that way, and I'm just going to look forward to displaying these. Yeah, it's all part of the grille piece. You can see that. Yeah, the cracked chin spoiler is actually kind of cool. I kind of like it just because it shows that, you know, this is truly a prototype, kind of wear and tear. Make sure all this is good, and then go back and say, you know, we need to make that a little stronger or whatever. So that is fantastic. All right, this has been a long video. We're over 20 minutes long, but I think it's been worth it because we have looked at some very, very cool cars. You guys tell me what you think. You got the Turntable, you got the Tarmac Work collaboration, you've got the BMW and Skyline that are out now, you've got these really cool Liberty Walk BMWs that are coming out soon, you've got the new Corvette, you've got the HKS, and you have the 190Es, which are stunners. What are you looking forward to the most? I'm not going to answer because I have no idea. I'm going to enjoy these cars. They're going to go up on the wall display. You guys tell me what you think. Thanks, everybody. Bye.